Hello everybody, welcome to the video. This is a gameplay Black Ops Cologne Demolition 46 and 16 or something like that. It was just a really fun game, and half the reason I chose it was because of the length of the game, because I wanted to tell you a little story, and this primarily relates to female commentators on YouTube. Now, of course, before I get into my story, I have to give my shtick on female commentators on YouTube. And quite frankly, I like them. I don't care that they're a woman. I don't care if they're a girl. And, you know, there's different opinions about them. Everyone's like, well, they wouldn't have subscribers or they wouldn't even get views unless the fact that they were a girl because they have their tits hanging out. I'll probably say that 85% of female commentators on YouTube exploit the fact that they're a girl. And not the fact that they're a girl, like have girl in their name or, you know, show their face as a girl, but they actually will, you know, they'll sit there on camera with their boobs hanging out. Probably the worst example I saw was this one girl. She was playing Minecraft on Twitch TV or something, and it was all over Twitter. Wow, what a dumb bitch or some shit. So I go and I check it out, and sure enough, she's playing Minecraft and she's sitting there with her boobs hanging out. And she had picture-in-picture, right? 90% of the screen, the main shot on the screen was her with her boobs hanging out. And then the actual game of Minecraft and what she was doing, which she was barely even playing, was like a little 2" by 2" screen in the lower right. For all my metric followers, it was a, you know, a 6 centimeter by 6 centimeter almost square, you know, with the actual gameplay going on. So that was exploiting it. That was bad. So yeah, there's a lot of female commentators out there that make women commentators look bad, and so a lot of them just get lumped into the same thing. Probably the most famous female commentator, well, at least subscriber wise, is K-pop. Yeah, I've probably been watching K-pop almost as long as Sandy Ravage. Well, not as long as Sandy Ravage, that'd be impossible. But no, she was the second person I ever subscribed to on YouTube. Just really cool. And she probably is one of the very few commentators that shows her face. You know, she always has a picture-in-picture playing the game because she does a lot of live comms. And if you look at K-pop, no offense to K-pop, but she's not your stereotypical slut-looking type of girl. She doesn't sit there with her boobs hanging out. She doesn't even wear makeup half the time in her videos or do her hair up. She's just normal looking. She's stereotypical average Italian Jew Chicago girl. That's just what she looks like, and you actually have to fall in love with her personality to like her channel, or else if you're there for, you know, sex, tits, ass, you're not going to get it there. She talks about it a lot because she's got a filthy mind. And I think that brings in the little kids and the little prepubescent boys are like, oh my god, a girl that's talking about boobs. The girls in my school don't talk to me about their boobs. It's so awesome. Those are the kids that go onto the other side of YouTube and they look for like all that strange shit on YouTube where you can get away showing boobs and shit, like how to do a proper breast self-exam, and it shows a chick, like, you know, giving herself a breast self-exam with whatever, and it's got like a whole bunch of 12-year-olds in the comments like, oh my god, boobs on YouTube. It's like, Jesus Christ, use RedTube or whatever the fuck it is, like everybody else. And I do not endorse RedTube or any porn on the internet whatsoever. That's a different commentary for a different day. So anyways, so female commentators like Girl Gone Gamer, K-pop, Lady Merc, the Video Girls, all that, like, they get washed in with all the majority of female commentators, and it's pretty bad. And yeah, but you know, I guess it's their right to post on YouTube, and it's their right to do however they want to do to get views. So I don't mind female commentators. I really don't. I don't mind girls that play video games. In fact, if you're one of my girlfriends, it is mandatory that you like video games. If not, you play them yourself. In fact, all my girlfriends are like very avid gamers. In fact, what I want to get into is the story of the one girlfriend I had that is better than me at Call of Duty. And I'm not just saying she's better than me, I'm saying she's better than anyone I met. All right? This girl, my ex-girlfriend, and I'm just gonna call her Jane Doe because I don't want to give names away, especially with the type of story I'm about to tell. And we're not together anymore. She's my ex-girlfriend, but we're still really good friends and whatnot. The reason we're not together was she moved away and we live apart, so it's not like, you know, I hate you, bitch, and I threw a fucking, you know, plate at her head or some shit, because we're still friends, we still talk, it's all good. Of course, I don't think she watches my YouTube videos. That's one easy subscriber I could have. Well, anyways, but she's the best Call of Duty player I know. Well, I shouldn't say Call of Duty player I know. She's the best Black Ops player I know. And I'm not saying like I know, because there's obviously YouTubers like Mark J and Lefty Ben that are better at Black Ops. But no, she's the best Black Ops player I personally know, have on my friends list I personally played with. She's unreal. And a lot of times, a lot of people get really angry when they get their ass kicked by a girl. And she has 2 accounts, and one of her accounts, you don't know she's a girl. She doesn't have girl as her clan tag. She doesn't have girl in her name, like lady or Mrs. or Miss or lady or girl or lady in her clan tag or in her username. You don't know she's a girl. In fact, you look at her player card even, and you can't tell she's a girl. The only way you know she's a girl is if you hear her talk on her mic or if you actually know her already. Well, on her other account, she has kind of like the fact that she's a girl in her name, because it says Sally in her name, and no, her name's not Sally, so don't think I just gave away her name right there. So yeah, a lot of people will attest to this if they know a girl gamer, or if you're a girl gamer yourself. You get more messages, friend requests, everything, more people talking at you than everyone else in the gaming world combined. As soon as that lobby figures out you're a girl, you're getting friend requests and messages, whether it's hate, love, pictures of dicks and boners and whatever, you know, whatever. Well, my ex-girlfriend Jane used to play on Black Ops, used to play with a mic once in a while. She'd turn it on and be like, hey, they're going for A, hey, they're going for C, whatever. And she was playing a session with this one guy, and you know, they kicked it off as far as, you know, players, and they kept playing game after game after game. So eventually they both added each other to their friends list, and they would play once in a while, and there is like a little thing. And I think that's what online gaming's pretty much supposed to do, is you're supposed to, you know, test your skills against other people, but at the same time socialize with other people and make friends, you know, across the internet, as far as, you know, teammate buddies, and you guys can play. And they played, and for a few weeks, and then one day out of the blue he sends her a message asking, hey, can I be your boyfriend? You want to be my girlfriend? And she's very, very nice, very, very nice, like too nice for her own good. So she said, she didn't tell the guy to fuck off or eat shit and die or wow, you're pathetic, you're stupid, what kind of dumbass has to be a girlfriend over PlayStation, some girl, you know, whatever, you don't even know me, blah 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 blah. She was basically saying, no, I'm not interested in seeing anyone at this time, very sorry, we can still play together, it's just I don't really think that we should have a relationship over PlayStation Network, we don't really know each other. She did the reasonable, responsible, mature thing to do, right? Well, they play that day and everything goes together just fine. A couple days later, she gets text messages on her phone like, you shouldn't have rejected me, or I'll make you sorry, or I'll make you pay. And she's like, who is this? And he was like, it's me, so-and-so from PlayStation Network. Now, she never gave... Oh, my phone's ringing in the background. Please hold. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, my phone is ringing and I was just gonna let it ring. Whoever it was didn't leave a message. So anyways, the guy was texting her. He was texting Jane and saying like, you know, you'll regret this decision. I'm gonna cut you, bitch, whatever. And she was like, who is this? Now, she never gave him her any personal information, whatever. He didn't even know her real name. He knew nothing about her except her username on PlayStation. Well, she calls the police and files a report, and they're like, okay, all right, you know, they have a report, and I guess she got a harassment order against them. A couple weeks later go by, and she gets a call from the police department saying, hey, we caught this guy. that was harassing you that you met over PlayStation Network. Oh yeah, really? How'd you catch him or whatever? Well, here's the thing. He got caught. He broke into another woman's house. He broke into her house, raped her, and she was, fighting or whatever. I guess he was trying to rape her, and she was fighting, and she was trying to get away, and then he grabbed a knife and he was trying to kill her. In fact, I think he got a couple of slices on her, but she was able to get out of the house, run to a neighbor's house, call 911, and they eventually caught the guy, like, hiding in a garage 3 doors down or something. And then when they go to his place and scope out his apartment where he was living and everything, that's where they found out everything that he was doing. He was meeting girls over PlayStation Network, and he was hacking their PlayStation accounts, getting their personal information, and then hacking their Facebook accounts. And that's how he got Jane's cell phone number, address, everything. Like, he texted her, "I know where you live," and then he would text her her own address, so it got pretty scary. So yeah, they caught this guy. He already tried to do this to one girl, and apparently he had a list of like 4 or 5 other girls that he was going to do this to, and like Jane, my ex-girlfriend, she was next on the list. So I kind of understand how hard it is to be a girl gamer, as far as the harassment and the whistling and whatnot, but at the same time, there's crazy motherfuckers out there that will probably isolate you because you're a girl, and most men that are like that use women as their victims because they view women as weaker. But at the same time, that's the only case I've ever personally heard of that happening. I'm sure there's others if I look into it, so I don't think it's a huge serious problem, but at the same time it is a problem. And it's not just for girls, it's for kids and for everyone. It's like, don't just become buddy with whoever over the internet and give out personal information. Like I said, my ex-girlfriend didn't do that, but she she didn't think anything of this guy. This guy was normal and on the level. So it's, when you run into that many millions of people who are online, chances are you're gonna pick a few crazies. So always be careful. Don't be right away saying, "Hey, my name is so and so, I'm whatever, I live here," whatever, because to be honest, that's how so many children get abducted, like over the internet, get tricked into coming to some place, is because they're really trustworthy and they think it's really cool that someone's taking an interest in them. In fact, that's how Catch a Predator works. They fake as kids. So that's my story. So all you girl gamers out there, do what you want, keep doing your thing, whether you're doing it to get attention and be a slut, or you're doing it because you actually like games. Just do your thing. I don't care. Everyone's got a right to be on YouTube, whether you agree with it or not. I mean, if Advanced UAV is allowed to be on YouTube and get him a Machinima partner, then I guess anyone else is. So yeah, as far as seeing things as boy and girl, I just see them as gamers. Like, I view K-pop as a gamer, not a girl gamer. I view Girl Gone Gamer as a gamer, not just a girl that has gone gamer. But that's just the way it is. But hope you enjoyed the video, and I really hope you took something away from this. All right, have a good day. Bye.
Mortars, take cover. Cobra on the way. Enemy B-52 inbound. Enemy spy plane above. Our spy plane's in the air.